Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, September 27, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Baltimore Orioles vs Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have struggled to achieve wins in the past 10 games as they have lost 6 in a row. With Wacha starting, they have a good chance to snap the losing streak. But the Orioles still have meaningful games to play as they try to chase down the Mariners for the final wild card spot. Bradish almost threw a complete game against the Astros in his last start. I'll go with the hot hand of Bradish and the Orioles to come away with a win and cover in Game 2 of the series. Our team pick is Orioles plus 1.5 runs. The offenses for the Orioles and the Red Sox have been able to put runs across the board, but with 2 pitchers that can shut the batters down, runs will be hard to come by. Wacha has pitched well this season with an ERA of 2.31 against the Orioles. Bradish has an ERA of 2.08 in his last 5 games. The under is 10-1 in Orioles' last 13 road games, and for the Red Sox, the under is 4-1 in Red Sox's last 5 home games, with the total set at 9.0 to 10.5. Our total pick is under 9 runs. St. Louis Cardinals vs Milwaukee Brewers. Miles McCollins has been doing pretty well this season when diving into his baseball saving page, as he is in the 90th percentile in walk percentage, 68th percentile in average exit velocity, 65th percentile in hard hit percentage, and 65th percentile in barrel percentage. He has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, slider, sinker, curveball, changeup, and his fastball has been his best pitch as it has a .209 batting average and a .332 slugging percentage. McCollins has faced the Brew Crew 4 times already this season and is 2-2 in 26.2 innings and gave up 11 runs on 20 hits with 1 hit by pitch, 4 walks, and 22 strikeouts. This divisional matchup could be a lot as the St. Louis Cardinals get to play spoiler despite being the team in the playoffs, as they could keep the Milwaukee Brewers at bay. Miles McCollins is 2-4 with a 3.07 ERA and a 0.98 WHIP in his last 7 starts, while Adrian Houser is 2-1 with a 4.97 ERA and a 1.46 WHIP in his last 7 games, 6 starts. In the second half of the regular season, there is a bit of a difference between these pitching staffs, as St. Louis is 10th in the majors with a 3.78 team ERA, while Milwaukee is currently 17th in the sport with a 3.99 team ERA up to this point. This matchup is close as the Cardinals have a 9-8 season series advantage, so go with the St. Louis Cardinals to pick up a win in this game as well. Adrian Houser has been struggling this season, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 1st percentile in whiff percentage, 6th percentile in strikeout percentage, 10th percentile in SBA, and 15th percentile in ZERA. Houser throws 5 different pitches: sinker, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, and his curveball has been getting hit the most as it has a .321 batting average and a .429 slugging percentage. He faced the Cards twice this season already and is 0-2 in 9.2 innings and allowed 9 runs, 6 earned, on 13 hits with 4 walks and 5 strikeouts. These starting pitchers have been doing very well throughout the month of September, as Miles McCollins is 1-3 with a 2.52 ERA and a .205 batting average, while Adrian Houser is 2-0 with a 2.89 ERA and a .194 batting average throughout the month. The under has hit in 5 of the last 6 Cardinals games against divisional opponents, while also hit in 4 of their previous 5 Brewers games. Both teams have been scoring decently well, but not enough to worry us, as St. Louis is averaging 4.86 runs per game in their last 7 games, while Milwaukee is averaging 3.17 runs per game in their previous 6 games played. All in all, go with the under in this game, as it seems to be the best option here. Our total pick is under 8 runs. Philadelphia Phillies vs Chicago Cubs. With 10 games left on their schedule, the Phillies are 1.5 games behind the Padres for the second of 3 wild card spots. The Brewers are 1.5 games behind Philadelphia. After this series against Chicago, the Phillies will head to Washington for 4 games and Houston for 3. The Phillies are on a 2-game losing streak after dropping their final home game 8-7 in 11 innings to Atlanta on Sunday. Philly has now gone just 3-9 over its last 12 games. Don't tell the Chicago Cubs there's nothing to play for. They are eliminated from playoff contention and are 21.5 games out of first place, with a firm grip on third in the division, but playing well. Chicago won for the 5th time in 6 games on Sunday by beating the Pirates 8-3. They are also 9-4 in their last 13, including a 3-game road sweep against the Mets. The Cubs are 31-44 at home this season and 24th in home money line profit at -$1,173, according to Covers.com. Chicago is also 23rd, averaging just over 4 runs per game, 19th with 151 home runs, and 4th with 105 stolen bases. The pitching is 21st with a 4.15 ERA and 23rd with 44 quality starts. Philadelphia is the better team with more to play for, but you can't exactly tell from the last 2 weeks, as the Cubs have caught fire and the Phillies have struggled. Chicago has also won 7 of its last 8 against the NL East and is 40-18 in their previous 58 home games, following a road trip of 7 days or more. We can't ignore that the Phillies are 12-2 in their last 14 against the NL Central, but they are also 3-7 in their previous 10 road games against a team with a losing record. Zach Wheeler has also struggled on the road, where 2 of his last 6 starts have resulted in a Phillies win by 2 runs or more. Stroman has had his up and downs as well, but when looking at the current form of each team and the extra pressure on the Phillies, the Cubs are worth the cost to keep this game within a run, if not pull off the upset. Our team pick is Chicago Cubs plus 1.5 runs. Zach Wheeler has been doing extremely well this season, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 95th percentile in average exit velocity, 84th percentile in hard hit percentage, 83rd percentile in chase rate, and 81st percentile in walk percentage. He throws 5 different pitches: fastball, slider, sinker, curveball, changeup, and has a .201 batting average and a .348 slugging percentage against his fastball. Wheeler faced the Cubs back on July 23 and did not factor into the decision, as he threw 7 innings and gave up 1 run on 3 hits with a hit by pitch and 6 strikeouts. Marcus Stroman has not done well so far this year when diving into his baseball saving page, as he is in the 17th percentile in hard hit percentage, 22nd percentile in average exit velocity, 23rd percentile in whiff percentage, and 24th percentile in SBA. Stroman has a 6-pitch arsenal: sinker, slider, cutter, splitter, fastball, curveball, and his cutter has been hit the most, as it has a .259 batting average and a .448 slugging percentage. He faced the Phillies back on July 23 and did not factor into the decision, as he threw 6 innings and allowed a run on 5 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Both starting pitchers have some bad splits, as Zach Wheeler is 5-4 with a 4.36 ERA in 11 road games this season, while Marcus Stroman is 1-5 with a 6.31 ERA in 10 games pitched at Wrigley Field. Both teams have been hitting extremely well in the last 30 days, as Philadelphia is 7th in the spot with a .308 team BABIP, while Chicago is currently 3rd in baseball in that span, as they have a .313 team BABIP. The over has hit in 10 of the previous 12 games against one another, so go with the over to hit in this game as well. Our total pick is over.